Crack a bottle, let your body waddle. Crack a bottle. Body waddle.
What is going on, Crimson City? My name is Crimson CBAD, and I am the coach of your Detroit Steel Wings. Today, we are going up against Haydunn in the Sacramento Seakings. I almost said the Haydunns. That's funny. That's funny. We're going up against Haydunn in the Sacramento Seakings, guys. So if you guys are excited, be sure to smash that like button. As always, if you guys are new to the city, feel free to hit that subscribe button as well for more competitive Pokemon content. My name is Crimson CBAD. We are about to have a battle here. I am ready. If you did not see the Teambuilder link, will be in the description for that. Go check it out if you're interested to see what I'm bringing and why I'm bringing it. We are going ahead. All my Mons have items. I'm going to take a list of what he has on his team, and I am going to enjoy this. Tornadus. Where's this? Tornadus. He has Hitmonlee. He has Torterra. He's got Mega Sableye. He actually didn't bring the Darmanitan. Thank God. Thank God. That might be good for me. So looking here, I feel like he really does want to lead off with the Mega Sableye just to get the Mega Evolution off. I kind of want to do the same thing, honestly. I kind of want to lead off with my Charizard and Mega Evolve, so that way if I do come in on rocks for whatever reason, I only take 25% as opposed to 50. Is that how I want to play this? If he goes with the Electros, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think in order to get the, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lead off with Saphira. Right here. We do know that the Mega Sableye is carrying the Magic Bounce. We know, for those of you who don't know, I do like to keep very detailed notes on my opponent and his Mons. He's got the Regenerator ability on his Tornadus. I want to say Torterra has Shell Armor. Clefable and Slowpoke can be ran two different ways. We can look into that in just a second. So I'm curious to see. He does go a bit slower. He's actually going to lead off with Bertha, which is going to be his Torterra. Interesting pick. Now, what can Bertha do to me is my question. What can Bertha do to me? Let me pull up Saphira here. Torterra. He's an offensive Stealth Rock set. He can one-shot me with EQ. But I can outspeed and go for a Flare Blitz. Which one-shots? I feel like that's the move to make here, is to Mega Evolve and go for a Flare Blitz. What is he going to go into? The Slowbro, maybe? I'm going to Mega Evolve and go for a Flare Blitz here. He does stay in, actually, so I'm curious to see what he wants to go for. Flare Blitz pretty much one-shots this thing completely, unless it's Focus Sash. Or unless he's Super Bold and I miscount. But I'm not. There's the Focus Sash. I was about to say. I was like, where is it? We snagged the burn too, so the Torterra's going to go down this turn. If he goes for an EQ, Sphere is dead. He actually sets up Stealth Rocks, which is fine by me. The burn is going to. Wow. Talk about an unlucky first turn. We're going to knock out the Torterra turn 1. Dies to burn from Char X. And we did get the Mega Evolve off, so if we do come in on the rocks, we will only take 25% to that. Ooh. Wow, okay. So one mon down, one turn in. Let's go, baby. We got this. I feel like the Slowbro would come out, honestly. Is Paul gonna come out? Tell me Paul's gonna come out to play. Right now. Chewed Gum. There's the Clefable, so let's see how well we handle a Clefable. Let's say he's an Unaware Wall. Flare Blitz still does 69%. The Moonblast does 42. What do I want to switch out into here? I can switch out into Electros and Acid Spray this thing to death. Just what I want to do. If he's an Unaware Wall, let's see. Let's go Clefable. Let's go if he's an Unaware Wall. An Acid Spray is going to do 26%, which isn't bad, but then next turn if he does stay in, it'll do 52. It'll almost kill him. No, don't fight. Don't fight, Saphira. Don't fight, Saphira. Let's switch out and let's go into Parasite. He could have Knockoff to get rid of my AV, which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. He could go for Moonblast here. He could go for a Calm Mind as well. Take a little bit to rocks right here. That's fine. Goes for the Thunder Wave. Perfect switch in for us. I've got nothing on his team that wants to handle this Acid Spray. I can go for a Knockoff just to get rid of his lefties or his Life Orb. Go for a Knockoff right here. That'd be fine. Because if he does, I don't know what he'd anticipate me to have. I don't know if Acid Spray is a very common set on Electros. I don't use Electros a lot outside of League play. But if he does, I want to leave a note here that the Clefable does have T-Wave. Clefable does have T-Wave. I need to keep that in mind if I send out anything that can't one-shot it. Actually sets up a Wish, which is fine. We're going to knock off this thing's lefties or its Life Orb. We'll see right here. Did we knock off? We got the crit. The hacks in this game are unreal. We got the crit. We did knock off the item. I feel like... What does he want to do here? I feel like an Acid Spray. I'm going to reveal the Acid Spray. Might have Protect. Actually goes for Calm Mind. T-Wave, Wish, Protect. Or Calm Mind. So he's going to go up to +2. And then he's going to go down to -1 after this Acid Spray. And it's going to bring him back up to full health, and he is at +1. However, he is also at -2, or he's at -1 +1 right now. So Moonblast of this range would do about 35%, presuming he has no investments. And I can just keep going for Acid Spray. I feel like he is actually going to withdraw, which is fine by me. And he's going to go out into Tom, which is going to be the Mega Sableye. Mega Sableye is going to take that -2 drop as well. Not very effective, which is fine by me. He could go for a Toxic. He could go for a number of things right here. He could go for Toxic. He could go for a Will-O-Wisp. I feel like I can get. See now, your speed doesn't change. Speed doesn't change first turn. So let me see here. Unless he's running a negative speed nature, I can still get the slow Volt switch and go into a safe Roserade switch and start Dazzling Gleaming this thing now that it's at -2. I do want to keep that in mind. A Volt switch is going to hurt this thing, actually, if he's running a Bold set. He's going to knock off my AV. Okay. He's going to knock off my AV. He does have the knockoff. We're going to Volt Switch all of this thing's face because he's at -2. That is going to bring it down to under half. I believe that's in knockout range of... What is that a knockout range of? That's a knockout range of... I feel like it's a knockout range of Roserade. I feel like that's a thing we can do here. Mega Sableye. Just check you really quick. Let's just drop you a -2 really quick. A Dazzling Gleam... Oh yeah, Dazzling Gleam. Giga Drain actually also kills. If he goes into something to resist that. So we can get this thing out of here nice and early. I would anticipate him to go into something like the Clefable, maybe. Black Sludge Recovery is going to bring back what we took from Rocks. I feel like Dazzling Gleam would be my best play here. I'm just going to go for a Dazzling Gleam. I can take a special hit from anything. He can send in the Tornadus. And I feel like at that point we do have to make plays as to what we want to do after that. Because a Double Edge from Staraptor kills almost anything on his team now that, aside from the Slowbro. He's gonna withdraw Tom. He does not want the Dazzling Gleam. Goes out into Tornadus, so actually if we would've went for a Sleep out of here, that would've been great. Or even a Sludge Bomb as well. That would've been awesome. That does about 25%. I don't feel like you are a assault vested set anymore. I feel like you are. You might be a life orb. You might be a life orb guy. Be a life orb guy. Hurricane's gonna kill us if he connects it. Hurricane's gonna kill us if he connects it. How well do you deal with Latios? No, because you're still faster than Latios. I feel like you need to sack off Parasite. I'm gonna go into Parasite. if he goes for the Hurricane, that's fine. If he misses the Hurricane too, that's fine by me. I do need to make a note that I don't have my AV anymore. We're going to take rocks damage. I feel like even as specially defensive we are, the Hurricane's going to come through and connect. We live on 17 actually, but we do get confused as well, which is super unfortunate. He has a Life Orb set. He has a Life Orb Tornadus. Life Orb Tornadus confirmed. I need a free switch in here. He's gonna U-turn out, which actually gives him momentum, kind of. But it does give me momentum as well, because I can see what he wants to go into. So let's make a note here. Insert note. Dies to Torn T. It's funny, I left in my notes that this thing checks Tornadus, and then Tornadus ends up killing this thing, actually. So we're down, it's 5-5 right now. Even game right now. About 9 minutes in. Depending on what he wants to switch into, Latios still outspeeds everything on his team, unless he's got like a Reckless Hitmon. Oh, Choice Scarf Reckless Hitmon. I did not think about that. Still gonna outspeed it. I need to get these rocks away. He doesn't have a Rock Setter anymore. So I feel like unless he goes into the Clefable, I feel like we can go into Latios. And we can just default and get these rocks away. I really want those rocks away for Staraptor. I feel like it's our win condition right now to just light off these Brave Birds and these Double Edges. I feel like it's going to be our play right now. After that, Slowbro goes away. Slowbro is my biggest concern right now. So like I said, if the Clefable doesn't come in, we're free to go into Latios. If the Clefable does come in, Roserade is our play. Going to Roserade. Goes out into Kung Foot. Kung Foot. So let's see what type of... What do you want to do? Let's go... If you're... we can go into... we can go into our blue one here. And we can either Draco to kill this thing. Let's make a note here. We are at 87% of our health. So actually, if he's like an adamant knockoff user, this thing's done. But I need to go to default and get these rocks out of here. I'm actually not hoping. If he is the fake out, normal gem unburden boost. If he is that a fake, it'll do 24% to us. But other than that, a knockoff still does a lot. Fighting type moves don't really hurt me, but the knockoff does hurt me. Fake out and then a knockoff actually do kill me. Which then kills my defogger. He's gonna withdraw, actually. I don't know if he's predicting a Psyshock. I don't know what he is predicting. He's gonna go back out into Chewed Gum here. Fine by me. I can get this defog off. Get the rocks away. And now I believe the play here is to go into Roserade. Because we absorb the T-Wave. Our lefties are going to bring us back up to full, or about full, I should say. I don't think he's T-Wave, Wish, Calm Mind, Fire Blast. I don't think he is. I really don't think he's T-Wave, Wish, Calm Mind, Fire Blast. If he is, mad props. But I feel like it's T-Wave. Did I see the move? I don't think I did. I saw the T-Wave on the Electros. He set up the Wish to scout. He Calm Minded up on the next turn, and then I went for the Acid Spray. I don't know his fourth move. Thunderwave, that's fine by me. It's fine by me. We've got Natural Cure. And I feel like he is fearing the, Dazzling. I feel like he's going to go actually out of the Tornadus, because he knows he can outspeed me. He can go for that. If I can land a Sleep Powder right now, That would be phenomenal. I can put that Tornadus to sleep. And provided it's not a first turn wake up, I can go into something. Probably Staraptor, honestly. I'll just Staraptor deal with a bold Slowbro. Withdraws Chewed Gum, that's fine. It's fine. Goes out into Tom. Ooh. Ooh. Great play, great play. If I would have went for a Dazzling Gleam predicting that, that would have been bad. Now, what can you do to me? I'm really curious what you can do to me. I don't need Electros' damage calc open anymore. You have Fire Punch? Play here to make Dazzling Gleam. Save his bet. He goes for Recover, that's fine. He can get that health back up. He's no longer at the within the range of this Okoing. That is gonna do. He does have some special defense investment, unfortunately. So I do kind of want to go for Sludge Bomb here. Zen Headbutt Mega Sableye. Not a bad play. The Paraflinch is a... Oh, it is not. I'm going to be able to break through, get the Sludge Bomb off. Do I get the Poison? I do not get the Poison, but Black Sludge is going to be a real thing. Now, I do want to switch this thing out, but nothing really wants to take a Zen Headbutt. Except, I feel like... Latios wants to take a Zen Headbutt. Latios wants that work. That might have been a bad play. That's a weird set he's running. I like it. Goes for Recover, predicting the switch. That's fine. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Draco's going to do 82%. That's not where I need him to be at right now. I can go for a Charge Beam, however. I don't know what he wants to go for. We missed that, and he goes for the knockoff. That's going to hurt me. That's going to... Ooh, that's way too much. That's way too much. That's way too much. Okay. So... Now, wow, that sucks. I can go for a Draco here. What have I seen? Does he have Shadow Sneak? Shadow Sneak gonna kill? Shadow Sneak does 28%. Uninvested. We've seen the Recover, we've seen the Knockoff. What else have we seen? I don't want this thing to have Shadow Sneak. I don't want this thing to have Shadow Sneak at all. I'm gonna go into Roserade. I'm gonna go into Roserade really quick. Because that thing... Maybe a Draco would have killed. Maybe a Draco. If he goes for a Zen Headbutt, he's gonna go for a knockoff. He's gonna knock off my Black Sludge. That does a lot of damage. I'll go for Dazzling Gleam here. Let's see if this thing has Shadow Sneak. He does not. So you're at about 3/4 of your health. You're at about 3/4 of your health, and I have a lot of physical attackers left. I can go out. I hate Mega Sableye so much, and I hate that my answer for it just went down. What I can do here... I don't think he's max. Don't think he's max. I go to Infernape, and I can Flare Blitz. Because that does 50 to 61%. That's around where he's at right now. And he's taking these Dazzling Gleams really well. Really well. So I don't think he's fully offensive. I'll go into Hephaestus here. I need to get this thing out of my way. And even if I don't need Roserade, let's keep a track here. Roserade, insert note. Guys to Zen Headbutt, Mega Sableye. and Headbutt. Because if he does live that, it's going to do a lot to us. Alright. It's going to do 46% uninvested. So I need a Flare Blitz to come through right now. That is what I need to happen. I need you to knock out right now. That is going to take out the Mega Sableye. Thank you, Hephaestus. Alright, insert note here. Dies to Mega Sableye. Or dies to Ape Blitz. I feel like the play here is to go into slow row. There's Paul. There's my boy Paul. There's my boy Paul. No, he's not Mega Slowbro. He is regular Slowbro. He's a physical wall Slowbro, which means Flare Blitz is going to do diddly buff his turn. U-turn would actually do more. I am going to confirm that I'm banded. And I'm going to switch out into... I can just kind of U-turn spam. It's like a physical wall. Goes for anything. I can live that with Latios. And I go for a Roost, unless he's got Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball kills me. Shadow Ball kills me, straight up. Buster Skull, that's fine. He's going to do 13% to me, provided he's uninvested. We live with 30. He does not get the burn. I can go for a Roost here and get some HP back up. Let me make a note here. I don't have my leftovers anymore. He has seen the Charge Beam, but he knows I'm going for a Roost here. I'm about to paint out my entire set for him, which is fine. That Hitmonlee does scare me. He might be banned. He's going to withdraw Paul, that's fine. So we do get a free Roost off. And he's going to go out into the Clefable. The question is, what do I need? What hurts this thing? Clefable. Calm Mind, Magic Guard. Poison Jab. Poison Jab actually doesn't kill Clefable. Maybe I should have went with, well, do we take a Moonblast from that? Probably don't. Probably don't take that Moonblast at all. 60% actually we live on, provided he's uninvested. Which is how he's been playing so far. So I'm going to go for another Roost here. We're going to be able to take the hit. Does he go for a T-Wave? Does he go for a Wish? Does he go for a Calm Mind? Goes Thunder Wave. That's fine by me. That's fine by me. Charge Beam only does 17% to this thing. And Moonblast actually... I can go into Clefable and Flare Blitz this thing. Moonblast does 42%. And we are at, right now, we're at 66, so I can't take two of those and recoil. Oh my gosh. I don't want to let this thing go. But I'm trying to find out my answer to this thing really quick here. Trying to figure out my answer to this thing here really quick. Clefable. I'm just calling you that. Double Edge just 71%. I think I'm going to go in and go for a Charge Beam. He's got Moonblast. He's got to paint the rest of his picture. He's actually going to go for a Calm Mind. Which is not good. This is not good. So we are now on +1. I guess I gotta kind of sit here in front of this thing. I'm gonna keep going for Charge Beams here. He's gonna keep Calm Minding on me. I need to keep a note that he is +2/+2 right now. And Moonblast kind of takes out the rest of my team. We get fully paralyzed. That's super unfortunate. I do need a free switch into something, though. There's the Moonblast. That is going to knock us the fuck out. So, Latios goes down, dies to Clef Blast. So now the question is... Question is... I need all these things. All these things are super fast. How old is Infernape? Probably don't. Infernape probably doesn't. An uninvested Moonblast. No, not at all, not at all, not at all. Because we can go for a Poison Jab. That does 72.2%, provided he's not max bulky. Or I could go into Charizard. I could Flare Blitz this thing to Kingdom Come. That's what I think I'm going to do. I think if I can play around... I think if I can play around with Infernape and Staraptor, I can still be able to pull this out. It's 3-4 right now. I don't take a +2. Oh, that does 84%. Max defense does 70%. I'm going to go for the Flare Blitz here. I'm going to go for the Flare Blitz. I'm going to see how much it does. Tough Claws. All this boost. All this nonsense. Let's see what we can do here. Brings it down to about 25%. He's going to go for the T-Wave, which is fine. He might try to Wish here, but I feel like he's going to go for the Moonblast just to knock me out. There's the Moonblast coming in hot. Alright, so Charizard is going to go down to the Clefable as well. Clefable is just a monster. Clef Moonblast. And now at 25%, I want to say I could just U-turn on this thing's face. U-turn does 10.8%. I feel like a Poison Jab would be fine. I'm going to go out into the Festus. Alright, I don't need Charax. I've got Staraptor and Ape left. I'm looking at the rest of his team. Staraptor outspeeds all of it, so I can go for a Poison Jab. If he goes into the Slowbro... Goes in the Slowbro. Scald's pretty much going to put in the work for me. Poison Jab's only going to do about 25%. I think I locked myself into Flare Blitz here just to do the most damage. I think that's what I do. I think I go for Flare Blitz here. Clefable is going to die to Ape Flare Blitz. So he's got Hitmonlee, Tornadus, and Slowbro left. And Staraptor does take out the Hitmonlee with a Brave Bird. He knows I'm banded. He knows I'm banded as all hell. But I'm going to keep going for Flare Blitzes. Because that's all I can do right now. That does nothing. That does about 25% like it said. I get the recoil damage. He goes for his Scald here. That is going to knock me out. I feel like this is game right here. I cannot win this. I've been outplayed. I've been outplayed, ladies and gentlemen. I've been outplayed. He's got the lefties, too. Just gonna go for Brave Birds. Just gonna go for Brave Birds. That's all I really got at this point. I can hope a Scald doesn't kill me. A Scald does about 50%. A Fire Blast does 49%, 45%, excuse me. So unless he gets a burn, I feel like I'll be okay. But there's a 30% chance to burn, provided he's uninvested Scalding me. He does snag the burn too, which is super, super unfortunate for me. Super, super unfortunate for me. 35% still. I can knock out this. No, I can't even knock out the Slowbro. I can't even knock out the Slowbro. I'm clicking Brave Bird, and that's going to be game to Haydunn in the Sacramento Seakings. It was a 3-0 win in his favor. The Slowbro Clefable Wall definitely putting in some of the finest of work. Here comes the Skull to finish me off. There it is. That is going to be GG. Haydunn, thank you so much for the battle. Thank you, guys. Like I said, guys, if for some reason you're subscribed to me and you are not subscribed to Haydunn, go check out his content. Follow him on Twitter as well. He's a great guy. He's a good friend of mine. All the other GBA coaches' links will be in the description as well. Make sure you go check them out. I will save that last battle video. If you guys have any questions for me going into week 2 against Shady Penguin and the New York Yankees, leave them in the comment section below. I will answer them in next week's pregame or postgame press conference / team builder for the next team. All that being said, my name's Crimson CBAD, and I will talk to you all soon. Later.